Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some filming updates for The Mandalorian Season 3. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. The Mandalorian Season 3 has finally started its production. It started back in September and is going to be going for quite a while. We know that Pedro Pascal has not arrived on set yet, but we do have an update about someone who is on set. Carl Weathers, Grief Karga himself, has just told us as of October 12th that he will begin filming The Mandalorian Season 3. He says on Twitter, Mandalorian, Season number 3 begins for yours truly tomorrow, which would be October 13th. Grief Karga will be back on Disney+. So, Grief Karga coming back on Disney+. We already knew that Grief Karga would be back. Carl Weathers has already said that he would be directing, and now we have more confirmation that Grief Karga will be back. Now, it'll be interesting to see how this goes, as Marshall Dune will no longer be running things with him. So it'll be interesting to see how his role adapts with the new, let's just call it dynamic, that we're going to be seeing in The Mandalorian Season 3. We know that Season 3 is going to be focusing more on the culture of the Mandalorians, based on the end of The Mandalorian Season 2, where Mando just tried to give the Darksaber back, and that did not end up happening. So we're going to be seeing something very interesting about that. But what we're also going to be seeing is probably Carl Weathers taking up more of the role we saw him in Season 2, just heightened indefinitely because Gina Carano will not be in Season 3. So we know that Grief Karga is no longer what he used to be. He once was an expediter for the Bounty Hunters Guild. He ran the trade on Navarro. He was a middleman, a connector between clients and bounty hunters. But now he is the magistrate of Navarro. So he's cleaning up the rough and tumble world with the help of Cara Dune. So we know that Gina Carano's not going to be in the show, so Cara Dune is probably just going to say she was off-world somewhere, or she did something that would end up having her character do what the Republic spinoff show was supposed to be. But Grief Karga here is probably going to be struggling a little bit, and they're probably going to have Mando come in and help. But we'll have to wait and see for sure. But I did want to give you guys that update that Grief Karga is back and he has started filming. So the main reason that this is good news is because we are now filming more and more. So more filming is good, because that means we get closer and closer to the end of production, which means we get closer and closer to the actual release date of Season 3. We know that the Book of Boba Fett's going to be releasing this winter. It's going to be dropping December 29th, so it beats 2022 by 2 days. And then, as far as 2022, I assume we'll get a more cemented lineup on Disney Plus Day on November 12th. But as of now, there's a couple ways it could go. The Bad Batch Season 2 we know is going to be arriving at some point next year. Andor is slated for next year, Kenobi is slated for next year, and Mando Season 3 is slated for next year. Now, I know there's no way they're going to be releasing all of them, just because this is how Star Wars is. They like to hype it up for one show for the entire year, unless it's like another medium, like animation, which is what the Bad Batch is. So I'm sure we'll be getting the Bad Batch in one of these shows, but which one will remain to be seen. But let me know what you guys think about this news in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. May God bless you, and the Force be with you always. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it!
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.